What's going on, everybody? I hope y'all caught the blood. What's going on, everyone? Anyway, making mistakes already, but that's okay. We got TNA Impact for 10/15, 2010 yet, but we getting close because we are in the 10th month. In the 10th month. Come on, man. But we got TNA Impact for the 15th of, yeah, I just said that. We got that, though. We going now. All right. So I must sound like Davey Richards right now because from what I'm hearing, Davey Richards is pretty bad at promos. So I'm doing a pretty good Davey Richards impression right now, I guess. Um, so first off, I want to thank you guys for coming by and watching last week. Everybody who watched my Battle for Glory review and everybody who watched my TNA Impact review from last week. Ryan was on last week, so that was fun. Had a little different feel to it. Yeah. Uh-huh. But we're getting to this week. So we got some things going down on this show. We got a couple surprises, or at least one surprise. We had a nice main event tonight, but you don't know about the main event yet because we just starting with Kurt Angle's promo. So Kurt Angle gonna come out there, he gonna cut a promo, and he's basically he's talking to Bobby Lashley. He's like, you know what, Bobby, get out here, darn it. I want to fight you. Well, no, he didn't say that. But he said, get out here, Bobby Lashley. I need to talk to you practically. And, Bobby Lashley says, you want a shot? You want a shot, Kurt Angle? Practically, he letting him know, like, Bobby Lashley letting him know, I'm the world champion. You the person in the back and stuff. I'm the man. You ain't. So, yeah, you don't get to determine who I face. But anyway, then basically he says we're going to have a number one contenders match tonight, right now. Well, not right now, but later on. We're going to have it in a little bit, probably about hours, about an hour from now, or a little bit after that. Anyway, he said we're going to have this mug, and it's going to be good, okay? So we're going to have EY, woo, Jeff Hardy, woo, Austin Aries, woo, woo, and Bobby Roode. So we got it. We got it going down. So we got a nice little.
Austin Aries, two woos instead of EY and Jeff Hardy. I feel like they deserve a second woo if Austin Aries gets another woo.
Sorry, EY. Woo, woo. Sorry, Jeff Hardy. Woo, woo. Because y'all still the best anyway. I like all four of these people. They're really good in that ring, though, for real.
Ooh, yeah.
So, basically, this is going to be a four-way elimination match. So, what'd you think about this promo and the setting up of this four-way elimination match?
I didn't catch it. I came in 15 minutes late.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Because my TiVo decided to record Teen Moms for some reason. This crazy woman living in my...
You got the wrong show with the T, man. It's TNA, not Teen Mom.
I don't know. I was like, can I not watch this show? And they're like, yeah. Awesome. See, I came about...
So, basically... What were you saying?
I came in 15 minutes late.
Oh, all right, cool. Basically, that's all that happened during the first second or two. And when did you come in? Do you remember when you came in?
The knockout.
What's going down? Knockouts match? Oh, fun. Great place to come in. Next, after that, we had a video on Team 3D, basically just kind of reviewing their Hall of Fame ceremony and all of that. And Tommy Dreamer says it's real to him, darn it. Okay? It's real to him. I was laughing at that. I thought that was really funny. And then we had Magnus calling out Matt Hardy. Basically, he interrupted his promo, which we saw a nice little bit of tonight. Magnus comes out and he interrupts Matt Hardy's promo and basically says, you know what, you're just Jeff Hardy's cheerleader.
I'm just laughing. Go ahead.
Okay. So, basically, he just came out there and he said, you know, you're a cheerleader practically. That's about it. And then Matt Hardy says, oh, so you want to face the iconic Matt Hardy, which Matt Hardy has never said. And I was recently watching Ring of Honor. I finally found a way to watch it, and it was on TV at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I recorded it and I was watching it, and I saw an old Matt Hardy thing where he was basically talking about how he was the icon. So basically, he took that from ROH, and we won't be seeing Matt Hardy for very long, just because he is going back to ROH. The last episode I watched which was the most recent episode they did. I heard I think it's the Kingdom. They said that Matt's coming back, so he won't be with TNA for very much longer,
Yep.
which is unfortunate, but it kind of gives Jeff Hardy a chance to go back to his single ways, or maybe go back to his Willow ways. So, you know, I got pretty hyped when they played his music when they were doing the little shop TNA commercial. I don't know if you saw that, but I got pretty hyped after that. So now we let Ryan come in with Madison Rayne versus Havoc for the TNA Knockouts Championship. Did you hear Taz say skid loads?
What?
I don't know what he was talking. He was like, I can't remember what exactly he was talking about, but he was trying to say a lot. But for some reason, he says skid loads, and I don't think that's a real. I don't think that's a real thing. I think he made that up, and I don't think he thought about what he was saying when he said it. So basically, he was like, I don't know if he said that he has like skid loads of the Knockouts calendars or something, because I remember him talking about that. But he did say skid loads, and I was like, never heard that one before, Taz. Come on now. So, couple things from this match. We had a full Nelson with Madison Rayne's legs wrapped around Havoc's waist. Thought that looked pretty cool. We had a backbreaker from Havoc, which I thought looked really nice.
Had a few backbreakers from Havoc.
Oh yeah, we did have a few backbreakers from Havoc, and Havoc's impressive. I knew Havoc was good, but I don't know. She brings something different to the Knockouts division, and we always need something a little different than what we always get than the beautiful people, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Basically Havoc is trying to punk down Earl Hebner. Now, if anyone knows Earl Hebner, he's practically the man of referees. Like, he's probably the greatest referee of all time, if you ask him. I know people will tweet him on Twitter, and he'll be like, "You're talking to the greatest right now," practically. So Havoc's trying to punk him down. Earl Hebner's like, "Do you know who I am?" That was pretty great. We had a missile drop kick from, I don't know who actually did the missile drop kick. Probably Madison Rayne, because I don't see Havoc doing missile drop kicks. So I'm gonna go with Madison Rayne. She did a pretty nice missile drop kick. I thought this match felt a little long. I don't get me wrong, it was good. I liked it, but it just felt longer than usual. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it just felt a little longer. And then we got actually a new name for Havoc's finisher, which is the Harlot Slayer. Basically, it's this choke slam.
Yeah, it's just a choke slam.
So, I mean, what are your thoughts of this match besides skid loads? I mean, I know you had skid loads of enjoyment from this match and everything. So,
I mean, Havoc was manhandling the other chick. Forgot her name. Madison Rayne.
Yeah, Madison Rayne.
Yeah, she was manhandling her. Like, every time she tried anything, Havoc was just like, catch, throw. Like, wasn't putting up with that crap. But I remember probably 5 minutes into the match, I was watching, and my cousin comes in. My cousin's wife comes in, and she starts watching, and she's like, that thing looks like a man. And I was like, yeah, I do. She looks like a man. And, yeah, she's like, that thing's terrifying. But, yeah, it was a good match. Havoc is scary. I wouldn't wrestle Havoc. That girl, she's a biggin. And there she is, as we zoom in on her cleavage.
See, okay, speaking of cleavage, she's out of control, okay? She's got out of control. But I was trying to find a picture of Havoc, because Havoc doesn't look that terrifying all the time. It's just this gimmick she has. but more about Havoc in the ring. Havoc, I do like Havoc because she's different. She gives it a different feel. I think everyone else we think of, Taryn Terrell, even though Taryn Terrell's really good, Gail Kim, Angeline Love, Beautiful People, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, all of them, and my girl Brittany, sorry, couldn't leave her out. But, it gives it a, she gives it a different feel, I feel like. And, unfortunately, I got spoiled about some future things they're going to do with Havoc, so I was crying a little bit on Wikipedia today. I was actually looking at title reigns. I wanted to look at. I actually spoiled myself on every single title, so I am a little upset at myself right now. But
Why Wikipedia at all? That seems like a bad idea.
no. What happened was I wanted to see what I wanted to look up the longest reigns in TNA's history because I know I was watching ROH today, and I know the most number of reigns one person has is two, which I thought was really small.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see if TNA's was that small. But of course, I spoiled myself for future plans for everything later on. There's gonna be some surprises. Trust me. I wouldn't look it up because I'd rather want to be surprised, but there's gonna be some surprises soon. I guarantee that.
That is exciting.
So next we had Devon basically saying he's committed to doing all he can for the TNA roster. Nope, Devon, I don't believe you because I'm pretty sure you and Bully Ray are going to New Japan Pro Wrestling and won't even be with TNA here in a little bit. So no, I'm not gonna believe you until you stay for a second or two. But kudos on that tag title series though. I'll give you kudos for that one. That was enjoyable in every way. Next we had Magnus versus Matt Hardy. This basically stemmed from the Matt Hardy, you're a cheerleader promo from earlier. There was one specific spot besides the catching RKO or besides Matt Hardy pulling a Randy Orton on Magnus, but that's how he won the match. He won the match with a catching twist of fate. But the power bomb, I don't know if you saw this. I hope you did because it was ridiculous. The power bomb into the post, onto the apron. Matt Hardy's dead. R.I.P. I really hope he's okay after that one, even though he got up. But ridiculous. Like it looked like it hurt. Like, what'd you think? What'd you think?
I haven't seen Magnus in a while since I stopped watching, and he came back. Still the same madness. Still a total douchebag, arguing with the ref as well, just like Havoc was. And I wrote down Havoc being a little bitch like always, but it's nice to see him actually lose a match and not have help from his people, because I haven't seen him lost the title.
Yeah, one thing I do miss from Magnus though is this is your world heavyweight champion speaking. That was like my favorite thing ever. And then he would get booed out of the building just for saying that, and it was the greatest thing ever. Even though his title run was some trash, like he was practically just the laughing stock of professional wrestling during his title run because he never won anything fairly. I mean, look at his title run compared to Bobby Lashley's title run. And I don't know. I know you haven't seen a lot of Bobby Lashley's title run, but I know you saw those video packages they were showing before the main event tonight, and that's basically how Bobby Lashley rolls. He don't play no games.
That spear in and then it's over.
Done. Yeah, spear, you flipping 10 circles and then it's done, bro. Just quit. Just stop. And it also helped Bobby Lashley. He actually had an MMA fight recently while he was the world champion, so that was really cool. And he won that fight pretty dominatingly, which just plays even more, even though, it wasn't supposed to play even more, but it does. Yeah. I was actually hoping he'd take the world title with him to the MMA thing. That would have been the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. So, Magnus loses via a catching twist of fate, which I thought actually looked pretty cool, and it was actually surprising. When Randy Orton does it recently, it doesn't surprise you because you've seen it, more than once. I think this is the first time he's done it for Matt Hardy. So at least in TNA or WWE. I haven't watched him in Ring of Honor, so I wouldn't know. But this is the first time I've seen it personally, and it looks pretty cool. Um, Next we got EC3. He's got a new bodyguard, bodyguard,
New
bodyguard, bodyguard.
the new.
Body.
So I had a problem with this one too because my TV shut off, or I had other problems with my TV, so I missed the first maybe 2 or 3 minutes of this whole segment. I came in, I turned it on, and you see EC3 standing there with Brodus Clay. And I'm like, what happened?
Well, practically, let me see. Where are we? Was that the next thing? Yeah, practically. No, actually, that wasn't the next thing. But EC3 did get a new bodyguard. This was basically the promo, and I'll tell you more about it when we get to it. But this was basically the promo for EC3 saying, Spud, you got fired. And as soon as he said, Spud, you got fired, and he was talking about getting a new bodyguard, I was like, wait a minute, Spud was your bodyguard?
Yeah,
I
right.
didn't know this. I didn't know Spud was your bodyguard. But before that, we had a tag team match with the Bromans
Well,
and the Menagerie. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see this?
we did see this, yeah.
Okay.
I died right.
This was. Keep going.
Oh no,
Good.
this one was great. Or down to the ring, and they have their little fiesta down there, and they get all hype. Up until this point, I hadn't seen much of the Menagerie yet because I left around the time they showed up, and they came in, and what's her name in the Menagerie?
Rebel.
Rebel. Her shorts, man. Oh man.
Out of control.
Out of control.
Out of control.
They weren't covering anything they were supposed to be covering, and they slipped into every crevice they shouldn't have been in. And they were a major distraction for me during that match because I just kept looking at them and not being able to watch the match.
Yeah, they were pretty short. DJ Z had some fun in this match though. I think he got like 2 butt slaps on Rebel, and that was it's cool for him though because he's kind of been left out in this whole beautiful people thing because Jesse got the girl, Robbie got the girl, DJ Z kind of just got kicked to the side. I'm like, what about DJ Z? Come on now, what about DJ Z, man? So practically, DJ Z just has all the fun, I guess. He's the only one that's single and just can have a little fun.
I mean, he had practice with Velvet and Blonde Stupid. Yeah.
Blonde Angelina Love.
Angelina Love. He don't have to put up with them, so I guess he's okay. I'd much rather be the third wheel than have to put up with either of those two.
He can just slap Rebel's butt as many times as he wants to, unless Nux come over here. I don't know what Nux was saying to him. I saw him; they were over there fighting, and Nux was like saying something to him. Don't touch my girl. I will cartwheel wheel on you, sir. Practically, he was crazy. Steve wins via tilt-a-whirl DDT, which looked nice.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, I like Crazy Steve a lot. I hadn't seen him wrestle yet. He came out and he kind of tore it up. I mean, yeah, he cracked his neck, and he got Angelina Love got up in his face, and he's like, and she's like, never mind, man.
Oh, he was about to get that, and then Jesse came in there and said he pulled a tanger into his flex.
He's like, he's going in tongue first.
Oh God.
Yeah, Crazy Steve tried to make out with Angelina Love during this match.
Yeah, there was a lot of things going on. There was butt slapping and almost making outing and everything in this match.
I guess we should mention that this is a men's and women's match.
Oh yeah, it's an intergender match. I forgot about that. It's the men face the men and the women face the women, unless you just want to slap one on the butt or kiss one, then it's all fair game at that point. Um, but practically, Crazy Steve gets the win, which I was surprised that Crazy Steve of all people got the win. Where was the freak? Come on, you got 4 members of the menagerie. Where's the freak? That's about all he does. He just flexes. I don't think he can wrestle. He just flexes. Shout out to Rob Terry, who's under that mask, but practically he just flexes. Oh, fun fact! If you guys don't know, uh, the freak actually used to be in the Bromans a while back. So fun fact there for you guys. You probably know if I just said he was Rob Terry, you probably know. But it was so freaking funny though when he was in the Bromans because he freaking like he used to wear the tightest shirt possible, and the dude's huge. Like he used to wear the same shirt as freaking Robbie E. This is before Jesse came in, and oh my, the dude was like popping out of the shirt, and the shirt was too small, like practically, like it was crazy. But sorry for my Rob Terry. Rob Terry was great though. I think I don't know where he was tonight. I was kind of a little upset. No freak, no freak.
I don't know.
So
Nux didn't get much action in that. Like he went out at the beginning, and then he was just kind of out of the ring for the rest of it. He didn't do a whole.
oh yeah, he really didn't, which was surprising because Nux is kind of like the main guy. Crazy Steve's not really. Crazy Steve's the most over guy. He's the most popular guy, but Nux is even though Nux got some respect though when he faced Austin Aries a couple weeks ago with the cartwheels. I don't know if you were watching then, but it was the Gold Rush episode. He did a cartwheel, he did a nip up, and it was pretty incredible. I was actually surprised. It was actually a pretty decent match. Um, this match was just a fun match. I'm thinking they want to just have a little fun with the menagerie and uh, the Bromans. The Bromans are a fun team. The menagerie's a fun little thing if you can get behind them. So I don't mind that. We're about to get into EC3 and the Bodyguard, but first we got Bobby Roode saying tonight's the night, and Austin Aries interrupts him. So you don't get a promo backstage. I will interrupt you. I don't care. Forget it. I'm better. Um, but we got EC3 getting a new bodyguard. Once again, I did not know Spud was his bodyguard. I thought Spud was like he was the chief of staff for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess he became the bodyguard when Dixie was almost gonna go through a table many times a long time ago.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I'm gonna see if I can get that picture up real quick. We had EC3 and he had a new bodyguard, and basically we found out it was Brodus Clay. I looked at him. The first thing I saw, I was like, Brodus Clay! Oh my God, it's Brodus Clay! I ran upstairs and I was like, Daddy, it's Brodus Clay! And he was like, oh yeah, I know. I was like, it's Brodus Clay! I was so excited for Brodus Clay. Brodus Clay's my dude. Hopefully he won't be dancing and being with Tensai and TNA. Hopefully, I think it's going to be good for him to be with EC3. EC3 is being pushed very well. EC3 is doing very good work. I feel like so.
He's not Brodus Clay though. He's Tyrus. He's not.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. Oh yeah, his name is Tyrus. His name is Tyrus. His name is Tyrus. His name is Tyrus. EC3 did say that. I don't know if you caught that, but he did say that. He said that a couple of times.
Like, come on, guys, let's do it. And like, you can't wrestle. I disagree. You can't wrestle. I'm pretty good. He like pandered to him. Like, I'm undefeated.
Yeah, EC3 is the best. I like EC3. I'm a big fan. Yeah, so basically his name is Tyrus, if you didn't know. If you didn't know, just go back and listen to EC3 say it a couple times, and you'll probably get it eventually. Then we had Devon coming out, because basically he was making fun of Team 3D and saying, they shouldn't even be in the Hall of Fame because it's an infraction. Get them out. Depart. Basically, EC3 was getting them out of he wanted them out of the Hall. Devon comes out, and out of nowhere, Graham just out of nowhere attack her. Graham out of nowhere, uh, and you know the whole, Bram playing a hardcore role here. That was unexpected. But I think we needed something unexpected like this. I mean, I kind of expected Devon to come to the ring and EC3 beat him down, or the other way, or they just double team him.
Yeah, and before all this, before Devon went
Oh,
down,
Bram comes out on and on. Actually, didn't have a shit on tonight, did he?
huh?
Yeah, he had a shirt on. Anyway, keep going.
Before Devon went down to the ring, he's talking about EC3. Talk about all these people that you beat. You never beat me. And then he comes down, and Bram comes out and trash can lids him numerous times. And then they both leave, and EC3's on there with Brodus. He's just like, I guess that's a win, guys. He's like, I beat Devon.
Oh yes, that was classic. That was the best. When he said, I guess that's a win, typical EC3 at that. That was great.
But yeah,
God, EC3 is the man. He just takes wins just for doing nothing. Like he probably could just. I mean, Tyrus is in TNA. He just takes a win for that one. He's my new bodyguard. He fires Rockstar Spud. That's another win. So he's got to be up to a nice little bit of wins here with his undefeated streak and all.
then EC3 starts. Now that you're my bodyguard, you have to be undefeated like I do. And then they bring out Shark Boy.
Oh my, Shark Boy's the goat, bro. Okay, I know they were talking about how Shark Boy is out of shape, and I thought they were just playing to his character. Did you see that man's belly though? He was sitting in the corner like. It was great. Oh, like the whole backstage thing with the donuts was perfect. Oh yeah, he doesn't come out. They're looking for him. He's just sitting back there eating donuts, and I'm just
Through his mask, he's eating donuts.
oh my goodness. And they gave him a vest. I don't know if he had a vest the last time he was on TNA, but he has a vest now. Basically, if you guys don't know, you've probably been living under a rock. Shark Boy is basically somewhat of a Stone Cold character right now. With you can even listen to the way he was talking. He sounded like Stone Cold. He's gonna come out with like a donut truck or something. Shark Boy's the man.
Yeah, he won the man tonight.
Did you see him take EC3's water? He just took EC3's water, drunk some of it, and then threw it back at EC3.
He was winning up until that point. He hit Tyrus like twice and whenever took his water, and then that was the end. Once he got hydrated, Tyrus was like, nope, and proceeded to beat wholesale ass.
I kind of hope they change Tyrus's finisher because now everyone's doing the choke slam. Abyss, Havoc, and Tyrus. Yeah, I can't take it. It's too much choke slamming going on. Give Brodus something. I mean, give Tyrus something else.
Tyrus's choke slam kind of sucked. Like he picked him up, but there was no like flair to it. He just like dropped him on a knee. Like when Havoc does it, she's puts him on the ground, but Tyrus just like lay me down to sleep.
Yeah, Tyrus needs a finisher change soon. Hopefully he'll get one. Maybe he'll just start copying EC3. It'll be like the Revolution. He'll just start doing everything EC3 does.
Yeah, Tyrus.
He'll become EC3's stunt double.
Tyrus' leg lock would be horrifying.
Oh yeah, Tyrus with that leg lock.
That's a whole lot.
Tyrus. It's a whole lot of leg on a leg there. That's. Oh man. Oh man, my leg hurts now thinking about that. Oh man. All right. So Towers did win with that horrifying choke slam. I don't know if it's horrifying, but I guess it was just pretty bad.
Mhm.
I thought I was gonna look over and it was gonna be showing his choke slam on the screen, but I looked over and it's some black dude in a Michael Jordan jersey about to get arrested on cops. So not what I was expecting. But after that, the cameraman catches up with Bram and he's like, what was that? What one went down? What? Why are you working with EC3? Whatever. And Bram's like, it's none of your business, and just runs off. So Bram doesn't care. Somebody tweeted that back to the Shark Boy thing. Somebody tweeted that Shark Boy has no chill, and I laughed. Um, but Bram, it's none of your business, okay? So just none of your business with the beard just talking to you. What? What do you want? um, practically, Bram's the man. Bram doesn't care about anyone because it's none of your business, okay? So just watch that beard, okay? So, and no, that was not Gunner, okay? That was not Gunner. It was Bram. I know they look similar. I thought they were the same person one time. But after Bram sets us straight, we had a video package basically reviewing the entire tag team series, which was really fun and really great, especially that last match and the match before that and the match before that. Even the first match was really good. I thought. I watched it again. I was like, yeah, I like it. I'm a fan. Um, then we got the Wolves talking some junk here, talking about we the best and we them boys, and Wiz Khalifa song comes out in the background. Not really. TNA probably would have got copyrighted for that one. But basically, they're talking about an 8-man tournament, and they talking about how basically they killed this series because they the best and all that. Um, and we're gonna get an 18 tournament for the tag team titles. So that's
That's
gonna be interesting how they play this. You know what this means though? We only got 2 teams in TNA right now. Oh well, 3. Bram and Bragness. We got them. Um, we got the Bromans and we got the Wolves. So we're gonna get some new teams, which is great.
you don't think
And I will tell you about one, but I don't want to spoil it. But it does involve the Revolution.
you don't think they're
Um,
gonna use the Hardy Boys? You don't think there's gonna be a menagerie team?
there
Uh,
may be a menagerie team. There will not be a Hardy Boys team, I don't think. Um, because I think they're gonna kind of, which you can't really do this to the Hardys or Team 3D, but I think they're gonna kind of kick them to the back of the line a little bit
mhm.
with this one, and they're gonna try. They're probably trying to build some new teams too, because Team 3D and the Hardys can't last but for so long. And I think they want to keep Jeff Hardy by himself. I was actually surprised. Um, um, Abyss, but from what I read today, that won't happen. I don't know about Willow, but I know he won't be with Abyss. So
What about probably maybe EC3 and Tyrus? I mean,
possibly.
they got their own merch with all the words on it. The
Oh
same
yeah,
word.
they do indeed. Trouble, 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 trouble. Practically. Um, okay, I'm gonna reveal this tag team. There will be a tag team, and this is a new tag team. Somehow, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they're gonna be a tag team of James Storm and Abyss. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know if Abyss joins the Revolution, which practically turns him heel. I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, they haven't. Abyss is doing a bunch of nothing right now, so it would make sense for them to make him a tag team. So I don't know what they're gonna be called. The Revolution, I guess. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna go about that. You actually look like the Menagerie right now with that hat on. You look like you're a part of the Menagerie.
I can change their hat. I got other hats.
So we're gonna get some new teams, and we're probably gonna get some bromans, possibly. That would make sense. They're a team already. Bragness will make a lot of sense. They're a team already. Why don't we just call them Bragness? Why they gotta call them Ram and Magnus? Just call them Bragness. It's just so much easier. That's what I call them. Just put them together like they're a couple.
Let's
Like
say
Guns with that. All right. So after this nice little video package talking about things, we got the main event of the evening. We got the main event of the evening or the night or so we had introducing first from I don't know where he's from and I don't know how much he weighs, but Eric Young. Woo! Right. We had Eric Young. We had Jeff Hardy. We had Austin Aries. We had Bobby Roode. I did not introduce all of you. That would have took too much time. I apologize. But the guy I introduced did not win this match. So there you go. Gave you a little hint there. Gave you a little hint. Gave you a little hint. See you guys later. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'll let you know what happened in the next show. Bye. No, but so I'm not gonna tease you guys like that. I'm not gonna tease you guys like that. You guys will just go what happened. Oh, you probably already watched it. So one of the two. Don't comment on this video letting people know what happened, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Dawn, I know you're watching. Don't do it. Dawn, don't do it. Don't do it, Dawn. No, but let's get into this match. I'm not really gonna leave you guys like that. As the guys were coming out, we got short little videos basically showing how Lashley beat these guys in the near past. Yeah. Or recently, I guess. So basically, Jeff Hardy with the Swanton on the steps. You finally got to see it. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Ow.
Dead. Ow. Ugh. Like Jeff Hardy just no regard. How is he even still walking like with these tapings being so close together?
The stuff he did in this match was just bananas.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy's plumb ridiculous, but you gotta love Jeff Hardy. Like people say, why do people like Jeff Hardy so much? Just I mean, if you go on YouTube and watch Jeff Hardy's ridiculous spot, probably like be like, okay, I'm in love because practically he's the man of ridiculous spots. So first we had Jeff Hardy with the emotion off of Austin Aries' back. Can we please just admit Austin Aries has the greatest suicide dive in the history of suicide dives? He don't just go through the top and the middle rope. This man goes through torpedo style through the bottom and the middle rope. Dude's out of control. Dude's the man. I love Austin Aries. Then we had a slingshot into a discus forearm to Jeff Hardy. That looked pretty cool. The fluidity of that move was really cool. We had EY with a nice DDT on Jeff Hardy. I'm not very impressed by DDTs. DDT seems like a really simple move to me, and I'm not very impressed by DDTs. So if you impress me on a DDT, you're the real MVP, EY. So you got me there. Then we had, we had a double suplex. Like it was like the little Tower of Doom thing that happens in wrestling a lot of times. Yeah. Where you got the double suplex power bomb spot. Did that right? Did I say that? Power bomb. That was it was. Yeah, okay.
Talking about
had to visualize that.
Talking about Jeff Hardy when he got all three of them.
Yes.
When he has superplex.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy's pretty strong because he just took all three. He just lifted all three of those with one hand each. Jeff Hardy, he's been lifting the weights. He was in the weight room. He's getting swole. Jeff Hardy, I don't know. Jeff Hardy's the man. Before we get into any elimination, anything you want to note there? Anything that I missed or anything you just want to talk about?
I think one of my favorite things about this match was whenever Jeff Hardy did that jump off of Aries' back to get the two on the ground. Uh, it panned in, and you see Jeff Hardy laying on the ground, just all smiles. He's cheesing hard.
I
He's
didn't
so,
see that.
he was so happy that he just got to do that. If you look back, you can see that smile because he's just like, he was so happy. But yeah, I like that a lot, and I like there was a whole lot of give and take in this match, and a whole lot of symmetry was cool. But the give and take was cool, where it's a thing where EY and I think it was Bully, when Bully, EY and someone were like going in between the ropes back and forth for like 3 different revolutions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like that. But no, that double suplex, superplex thing that Jeff Hardy did was off the wall. And then they all just
He
lay
he found his entertainer there.
Oh yeah, and then he gets up and starts to pin one of them, and then he doesn't get that pin. Jumps to the next one, doesn't get that pin. Jumps to the next one, doesn't get that pin.
Yeah, he just does a splash. Like he just said, "I'm gonna get a little extra in this." I enjoyed that.
But yeah, up until the eliminations, those were cool.
All right, the eliminations. This was actually interesting. I don't think I would have predicted this.
I did not
Um,
predict this.
I would have thought maybe it would have just been one by one, but no, expect the unexpected. Um, we had EY and Hardy eliminated at the same time. What happened? Did they do a double? No. Oh, we had EY go for a moonsault. I'm pretty sure it was. Was it moonsault?
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually he goes for the elbow, but he said, you know what, I'm crazy, I'm going for the moonsault. So he goes for the moonsault, misses. Jeff Hardy goes for the swanton, misses. And then basically, I don't know which one got hit on which. Oh, I didn't write it down. Darn.
Bobby Roode hits.
Jeff Hardy with the rebound?
Bobby Roode hits Jeff Hardy.
Okay, Bobby Roode got Jeff Hardy with the Roode bomb, and Aries got EY with the Brainbuster. Yeah. And basically, they got a simultaneous pin, which was really cool how they did that. And I was looking at the time. I'm like, TNA ends at 11 every week. So I had to look at the time. I'm like, they don't have much time for this, for them to be eliminating people one at a time. But I still didn't predict this. Once I saw it, I was like, oh, makes a lot of sense. Because they still had about 8 more minutes left in the show. About the time that both of these guys got eliminated. There was a lot of with the one-on-one between Roode and Aries. There was a lot of I know you. We have a lot of history here. It was that type of thing going on, like where there was a lot of reversals. There was a lot of reversals. There was a lot of I know what you're gonna do type of stuff. That's what I'm trying to
You
say.
were just waiting for one of them to hit that finisher because you knew that when they did, it was over. But they must have gone through that cycle of finishers like 3 different times before.
Oh yeah, I actually thought they were gonna false finish this one. They were gonna do the. I thought Aries, because I knew Roode was gonna win. I knew Roode was gonna win because they're setting up Roode to be the face of the company. I know because of some other things too, but I knew Roode was gonna win. Don't know what I was gonna say because I just forgot. But I did know Roode was gonna win. I've said that about 3 times now, so I'm gonna stop saying it. But I knew he was gonna win. Say it again.
Hey, I have a question. Did you know he was going to win?
I knew he was gonna win. Bringing out my inner EC3 here. I knew it was gonna happen, but I thought they were gonna let Aries hit the brainbuster and have a false finish there. That's what I think I was trying to get to. but I probably said that already too. So forget it. Forget it. I quit. I'm
Yeah,
out.
there were a whole skid load of finishers in this match.
Whole skid load, as Taz would say. God, where did he even come up with that? Like, Rude wins via Rude bomb here to Austin Aries. I think I said this already. I don't even know. Are we doing a video right now? What's going what's going on? Because
Say who
I
won.
can't remember where I am.
Rude wins with a Rude bomb to Aries, and then the two eliminated guys come back out, and they all shake hands, and it's heartwarming.
Indeed, show of respect by all four men. I actually thought Bobby Lashley was gonna come out and like basically stare down Bobby Roode, but it didn't happen. Because I think that happened during one of the title matches, but I don't remember which one it was. Not during it, but before it. Can't remember. It was like the week before he came out there and he was like, "I'm the champ." Yeah. With my belt.
And that ending with all four guys out there, it looked like a face turn on the video game. That's what it looked like.
Oh yeah.
You shake hands and like, yeah. I thought that was really cool.
Well, I wanted to put the Dixie Carter going through a table GIF on here, but it won't let me. So I'm just gonna put the other picture over here.
We'll figure it out one day.
Cause you ever see it? Did you see it? Cause I sent it to you in a GIF, but I don't know if you saw it or not. I mean, I sent it to you in the Google Plus, but I don't know if you got it or not.
Yeah, I saw it. It was awesome.
Okay. Yeah,
I
it
was
was pretty
really, really happy because I've always wanted to see her get ready.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen. Um, there you guys go. For all of you who didn't see it, if you want to see it, I do the GIF of it on ImpactWrestling.com. But I'm sure everyone's seen it by now. I didn't think it was gonna happen. Now I'm getting into a Discord, going through a table discussion, but I didn't think it was gonna happen. So it was surprising to me. Uh,
I love how
you just don't you don't
in the background about her going to a table.
what?
I love how excited everyone in the background of that picture was about her going through a table. Everyone's just like, yeah!
Oh yeah, people people want to try to relate that to domestic violence, and it's probably the same people who be the first one to say wrestling so fake. Be the fact now it's so I don't know, but guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to hit that subscribe button, go hit it, cause all you gotta do is just tap it just a little bit. It turns another color, and it says a check mark. It says subscribe, and we're in business. We're in business. Thank you to my new subscribers. I know I've had a bunch come in. Not a bunch, it's been like 10, but that's a bunch for me. I feel accomplished. A lot of new. Had a lot since I was doing these. Yes, this is still the Instant Classic Wrestling podcast. I just don't put it overlay on here anymore. Guys enjoyed, I really do. If you want to subscribe, go subscribe. Um, I'm gonna try to do some more things. Try to get Ryan on sometimes. I don't think he'll be on every week, but there you go. I don't think he'll be on every week, but he'll be on whenever he wants to. You know, it's up to him, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think it makes it a lot more interesting when I have somebody else on here because it's not me talking to myself until you guys watch. So, anything you need to say, Ryan?
No, thanks for having me on again. I had a good time. I like doing this. It's fun. And thanks for watching, everyone.
I actually thought about getting Laura to do it because I know she's never watched wrestling before, so it would be interesting to see her take on it. But she told me she was really camera shy, so I don't know. I've got some things in the works, guys. I do. I got a specific person or a couple of people that I want to get on here, but I don't know if I get them on here at the same time. But I don't know how many people you can have max, but I want to get some people on here. Um, so I don't know. It'll be interesting. If I still got another person in mind. Um, if you guys know any friends you got that never watched wrestling before, haven't watched in a long time, um, send them my way. I'll put them on. If you guys want to get on, put you on. Put you right here in the spotlight. In the put you right here. Well, not right here because I'm right here, but I'll put you right there. Well, not right there because he's right there, but you'll be here, darn it. You'll be here. Okay.
Not
I'll see you
my
guys later.
spot.
Peace out.